All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody. As we continue now with our sim season playoffs, Major League Baseball sim season number 5. And we'll be going to San Francisco for this one, game 2 of the National League Wildcard series between the Florida Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. The Marlins won game 5, 3 to, or game 1, 3-0 to take a 1-0 lead in the series. Game 2 is on tap. As we look at our brackets, in the other National League wild card, the Braves beat the Washington Nationals by I can't remember the final score of that. I think it was 6-4, I think. And the Braves take a 1-0 lead in that series. Over here in the American League, on the left side of the bracket, the Twins beat the LA Angels in game 1 of that American League wild card, and the A's beat the Yankees in game 1 of that American League wild card. So we'll head to San Francisco for this one. It'll be the Marlins and the Giants here at Jammin' Sports. And I'm going to let the game do the announcing because I'm all stuffed up.
All right. Whatever.
Whatevs.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Game 2 of the National League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, number 55.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go? Now it's the second baseman, Luis Castillo. That one's in there, and here we go with game 2. Righty to the plate. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And here it comes. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
That one ripped. Back there. And he goes airborne to make the catch. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
0-1 down. Now one missed. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to third. On to McCovey. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Marlins down quietly. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. This is the National League Wildcard Series on. Back here at the ballpark. And getting the start for Miami, number 17.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Hank Thompson. The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And the pitch. Ground ball right side. And foul ball. And the pitch. And there's a ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Stepping in, number 12. And the 1-0. In the air to left center. Floyd pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's the Giants lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And the right-hander deals.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Giants go down quietly. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Derek Lee. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. The wind and the pitch just missed.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
The wind to kick the pitch. And fires in a fastball at 95. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. And there's one down. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Next to hit, Ramirez. In there for strike one. No score here in the second. Next offering is foul back.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
I've been to many games as a fan.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Now at the plate, Gary Sheffield. And that's in there for strike one. On the ground, Kent on the run, throw to first. That's the third out. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. And a pitch. That one at triple digits. Kicks and deals. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Lee makes the grab, one away.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. And instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Willie McCovey, batting with one down, takes a strike. And he deals. And it's 1-1. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
2-1.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a foul straight back. Two on the way. He goes down looking.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Orlando Cepeda, the next Giant to hit. First offering misses the mark. Here comes a pitch. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Right-hander kick steals.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I tell you.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Giants down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton. One of the things to remember about Giancarlo Stanton, only 6 players took fewer games to reach 350 career homers. That's impressive. That to right. Thompson gets under this one. And there's one down.
The catcher.
And at the plate for Miami, Ivan Rodriguez. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Rodriguez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Stays alive. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Goes down looking.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
So 2 down now, and here is Luis Castillo. Struck out swinging his first time. Hard hit to third. They take the force out, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the third at the plate. Jeff Kent.
The second baseman.
Kent starting up the middle at second, just 21 years old. And he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. The pitch. And a strike on the outside edge.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
At the belt and fires. That one out to right. Sheffield makes the grab, one down.
Batting in, the shortstop.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. Slider misses outside.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Just missed. The pitch. And that's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. This one smacked out to left center. And no one can get there. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. He is safe.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Joey Bart now. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. And now 1 and 2. Good eye right there.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Two now. In the air, right field. Sheffield settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Thompson.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Thompson to hit now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Runner leads away at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Oracle Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Miguel Cabrera. And the right-hander back to work. And there's the strike.
These guys have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
The 0-1. Outside. And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next pitch just misses. The count now 2-2. That one missing inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Kicks and fires. And he walked him.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Go ahead run on base. Cliff Floyd, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. Now move to first. Cabrera back in on a dive. And he pumps it a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And a foul ball.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On a line. Bonds calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And now Derek Lee. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. And that one off the outside edge.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Righty to the plate. This to third. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
1 away, runners at first and third. Now it's going to be Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle. Diving, and he can't make the play. In comes the first run of the game as the Marlins take the lead. The tag at third, and he's out.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Gary Sheffield, the next up for the Marlins. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1. Two outs. Check swing, no appeal, and that is ball one. Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Left field. Bonds settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Marlins 1 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, number 12.
Number 12.
And here it comes. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Here's a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 25.
And now Barry Bonds. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Here's the 0-1. And that one is inside, ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's gone. He'll touch them all. And they take the lead. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Willie Mays Now at the plate, popped out and foul ground first time through. And takes low for ball one.
All these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 1-0. And there's a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. Righty delivers. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. That's a little bit low. Out towards right center field. Chisholm ranging back. One down.
The first baseman, number 44.
And now the first baseman, Willie McCovey. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And he's out.
The designated hitter, Orlando Cepeda.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Orlando Cepeda. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there for strike one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
And down on strikes. 3rd out. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the top of the 5th, and the batter now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's in there, and that is strike one.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
This one popped up. McCovey moving under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Ivan Rodriguez, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Ball 1 there.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
1 down, base is empty. That one missed. The wind of the pitch. That's in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 2-2.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
He hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Two down, nobody on. That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So the batting order turns over. Luis Castillo, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the air, foul off first. McCovey moving under it. Brings it in for the third out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. 2-2 game. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Jeff Kent. And the pitch. That one off the mark, ball 1.
Well, these Giants being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
There's the strike. Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Way high. In the air, right field. Sheffield ranging after it. And there's one away.
The batter, the shortstop, Brandon.
Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. Doubled in his first AB. Just missed. Next pitch downstairs. 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Fouled off. He was late. And a pitch. Foul ball there. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Can't glove it cleanly.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Hank Thompson steps into the box. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. At the belt and fires. Fought off foul. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first. That's the inning. So the Giants leave 1. Score remains 2-2. And welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Marlins, Miguel Cabrera. The wind of the pitch. That one misses. 1-0.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swung on, belted. Thompson going back on this one. Back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Floyd stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Hot shot to third. Slings it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter, the first baseman, Derek Lee.
And up next for Miami, Derek Lee. He's got the power but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Lee goes 6 feet 5 inches, 240 pounds, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And a 1-1. And that's too high. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swung on, popped up left side. Number 12 should have this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 2, 3, 4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the 6th. Now here is number 12.
Number 12.
The right-hander back to work. And that one upstairs. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Chisholm on the move to his right. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 25.
And up next for the Giants, Barry Bonds. He's already homered here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he went around. Ruled a swing. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Mays in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1. And fouled off. And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Top of inning number 7. And now the shortstop, Ramirez. The pitch. And ball 1. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Rob Nen preparing to come on if needed. Rebbia getting cranked up as well. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here comes Gabe Kapler to the mound, and he's going to take the baseball from his starter. Number 55. Won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Rob Nett taking over on the mound.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Gary Sheffield, the next up for the Marlins. This guy has turned into a beast. First offering misses the mark. And the right-hander deals. Upstairs. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Next offering upstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Giancarlo Stanton next to hit for the Marlins. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. There's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And the batter now, Ivan Rodriguez. Oh, and 1 now. Now 1-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Popped up. And the infield fly rule call. Digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. There's a strike. The 1-1. And that one missing low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he deals. Good eye in that spot.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Luis Castillo waits on deck for Miami. Now a pop-up on the infield. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Set for the last half of the seventh, and digging in for San Francisco, Willie McCovey.
Willie McCovey.
And a pitch. Down and in, moved his feet.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
The 1-0. A little bit low. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Floyd under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now the designated hitter,
Orlando Cepeda, the next Giant to hit.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That one drifts inside. The pitch. And that one hammered. Chisholm reaching back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just one out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff Kent. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stand.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Johnny Brevia.
number 59, John.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Luis Castillo getting ready to hit. The pitch. Next offering is in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Right-handed reliever. just misses. And a full count now. Miguel Cabrera next to hit for the Marlins. This one in the air, center field. That one carrying. Gone. A solo shot, and that gives them a lead. It's 3-2.
With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Miguel Cabrera, the next up for the Marlins.
Almost drove one out of here last time up, flied out to the warning track.
0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And now the 0-1. On the ground, right side. On to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cliff Floyd.
And at the plate for Miami, Cliff Floyd. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Derek Lee. And that's a little bit high. And the 1-0. Good eye right there. Floyd, the base runner at first with one out. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure. And that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
And there's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So one out with 2 aboard. And now for the Marlins, Ramirez. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. First pitch, and he just misses. The next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And out of here. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2.
Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Anthony DeSclafani into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. And up next for Miami, Gary Sheffield. And ball one to the right fielder. Pitch misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And that one fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. And he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That clips the corner. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond, and that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Now a 6-2 ball game. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Brandon Crawford. And a pitch. That's through there for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Matt Barnes up and loosening in the pen. Shagwa getting loose as well. The 0-1. And a good eye there.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Kicks and fires. Just off the outside edge. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Gone. He sends it out of here, and they close the gap. It's 6-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 17 will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Anthony Bender. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. This is Joey Bart, 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Hank Thompson digging in now. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Number 12 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's a little high.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Next one misses, and it's a full count. Barry Bonds waits on deck. Back to work, 3-2 now. Caught him looking for the K. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 6-3. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Ivan Rodriguez. DeSclafani, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. And the slider catches the zone. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Camilo Doval, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Righty to the plate. Out towards left center. Bonds under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. That one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Misses outside. 1-1. The line to kick the pitch. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Thompson moving back for it. Still going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
The batter number 1.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Castillo. And that's in there for strike one. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Marlins 6 and the Giants 3. Brian Harvey comes on now.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now the left fielder, Barry Bonds. And here it comes. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next pitch is in the dirt. Now it's full, 3-2. And the righty deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 1 out now.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And there's a ball.
Ball, 1 strike.
Called strike right there.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And a ball evens the count. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
McCovey stands in now and watches strike one. Popped in the air, left side. And that'll do it. The Miami Marlins are moving on to the National League Division Series. So the Miami Marlins sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins on the road. And they can now shift their focus to the division round.
Well, hats off to him, Boog. I mean, it's very difficult to come into a hostile stadium with all the energy and excitement of the postseason, but clearly that was no issue for these guys. They played well, and I think that bodes well for their chances at making a deep run here in October.
And a lot of disappointment for these fans and, of course, the players as well, as they turn their attention to the offseason. Not the postseason experience they were hoping for or capable of, but they'll look to build on their success for next year.
8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915.